And another thing, he had it on his page, King of the Hill. I live on Hill Street. I'm king. That's the prince. That's retro. You don't fuck around here. We the Memphis. We're the Hill Street Mafia. That ain't your shit. You ain't the king. That's what Ziggy used to call me. That's what my father used to call me. You're the king, right? Nobody could stop the king. The king walks on water, doesn't he? Right? King can't take out the garbage. King walks on water. King's doing miracles. We don't want to touch the king. You ain't the motherfucking king. Why would you want to be the king of Hell Street? Do you miss your Troy days? Why do you follow me everywhere? You be the king of your own shit. That's up to you to prove. Every man is a Christ unto himself. You don't get involved in my ministry. I don't get involved with your ministry. I don't know what you do. Around here, I'm the fucking king. Every 10 feet, there's a king. But I'm surely, if there was to be a crowned king born, that would be me. I'm the king. You ain't the king. You're Bullet Bob. That's what Ziggy used to call you. You're Bullet Bob. Bullet Bobby. And the Silver Bullet Band. That's you. Bullet Bob. You're SpongeBob. That's what Gene calls you. Bob's a sponge. SpongeBob. That's how Bob does have. See, I think he does have Mafia, or had back in the day. They've been covering up Mr. Bubba for fucking 20 years. That's Bubba. You Mr. Bubba. You're that little Pomeranian dog that you accidentally killed. That's you, Bubba. That's what you used to call yourself. And then they came out with Bubba the Love Sponge to cover you up. And then they came out with Bubba Burgers to cover you up. That's what you call me crazy, but that's what I think. But you're no doubt SpongeBob. You take your pick. I call you Dickhead. But the rest of the world calls you Sponge, or they used to call you Bullet Bob. Because you used to be Ricochet. I'm Denzel Washington. I'm Denzel Washington. I'm King of the Hill. What the fuck are you doing? You selling weed and shit? I buy weed. What the hell are you doing? You want to make money? Don't sell weed. Sell cocaine. Sell fentanyl. Then you could party. Then you could party with the best of them. Then you can have a fucking Night of the Living Dead fest. You could screen Creature Theater. You ain't the king of the hell. I'm a king. My little Carla Homolka bitch tells me that, and all my victims tell me I'm the king. You're the king. I'm a king of kings, right? Yeah, you're the king of kings. I'm the king of kings, right? That's how Bubba the Love Sponge became an echelon word. Jesus fucking Christ! Would you just hand solo me the fuck out of this star system? Uta tu solo. We get in the crab Greedo. And you're talking about Brenda's head and Floyd's head. Don't worry about you. Got a big head of your own. The fuck you think you? I mean, are you really the narcissist that people say you are? You must be. You don't see that when you look in the mirror. You got to contend with Scott. You know, he's a good-looking man. He's keeping himself in shape, and he looks to be much more of a brother-in-law than you've been. I got shit in common with Scott. Scott likes guitars. Scott comes from a long line of lineage. Scott's got the good hair. And the second time I met him, I said, "Oh, I like your necklace," and he went to go take it off. He was going to give it to me. You couldn't get 10 fucking cents from Bob in 30 fucking years. Not, I'm too smart to ask him ever, but you couldn't get 10 cents over that motherfucker. He'll break it in two. It's just business. I'm just a hustler. It's just nothing personal. It's like, nah, you got to go where the big bucks are. I'm the king. I'm the motherfucking king. I pay the cost to be the king. That's a dirty job. You think I'm just sitting on my throne like Elvis, fucking pointing and clicking? No, I'm out there. I'm on the streets. I'm out here at the curb from doing my fellowship from 7 a.m. to 12 at night. You can't. Not all men are kings. You're a serf. Don't worry about being a serf. Work your way up to kingliness. You got to be a provider. You got to pay for your wives. You got to pay for all your kids. You got to do for yourself. The king's not a salesman. The king's not a salesman. The king's a provider. Carefully, you know. You're not that Brooklyn queen that you think you are. Carefully, you know. The king rules with a scepter. I'm Pete Nice. Do you want my autograph? That's me. Don't talk on the internet because I'll start stalking you on Facebook. You don't want that. Don't let me embarrass you. I wish you and your endeavors the best of luck, but don't involve me in your shit in secret code language because I'll burn it down. I'll burn it down. Like the hills of Hollywood, that shit will be on fire. If I fuck with it, I'll fire start it. Twisted fire start it. I'm the king of the hill. But you're trying to sell shit. How does those messages translate to the people you're selling to? You don't want to tell people you're the king of the hill. You just, you know, you want to be like the folks on the hill. I am on the hill. You're just a hill's brother, that's all. I'm the king brother. I come from King's Road. That's me. That's my lineage. My father called me king. My band, my band come out of King's Road. Our studio was called KRS, King's Road Sound Recorders. Our emblem was a three-pointed crown. I'm a king. I paid that infinite cost, and you don't want to be that. You want to be a salesman, be a salesman. But if you overlook this shit, you want to fuck around with Gene and Joan and Tom, Dick, and Harry and fuck yourself up. You already had kingly shit. You overlooked it. Don't make messages to me. You're trying to sell shit. You want to, the customer's always right. You want to appeal to them. You don't want to tell them, oh, yeah, I'm